Hi, Dyslexic Genius here, Brett Hurt. My phone number is 864-236-1680. Or if you want to, you can email me at dyslexicgeniushurt@gmail.com. The question came up online, how do I get the horn out of like a Victor machine? And this is for most phonographs. But first, let me explain something. Let me walk over. This doesn't work on a Victor orthophonic. So let me show you a Victor orthophonic. This is a Victor credenza. In orthophonic Victors, the horn in here is all nailed into the cabinet. To get the horn out of like an Edison machine, so you have to remember the horn is solid in an orthophonic machine. So you're going to have to pull a grill out, and that's all you can do. You have to disassemble the cabinet to get the horns out. But on most phonographs, like let's say a Victor, I'm going to show you on a Victor, how do I get the horn out? What we have here is three different horn sizes. We have the early Victor VTLA, which has this open wooden horn, like this, and it comes out. We have a 16, the horn comes out. Or we have the early rare Victor 12, small door here, and you see how small the horn is in here. This horn comes out from the inside, and you're going to have to look around. So let's start with a 16. If you want to take this out for refinishing work, you need to remove both doors first. Second, you need to remove the reproducer and the crank. Third, you need to pull this whole motor board out. I have videos on that, but on Victors, it's very easy. There's two screws here, and this little handle where my hand is right here, that just pops up. You click the support lever, off, pop, the whole motor comes out. On a 17, we have a bolt here, a screw here, and a screw here. That undoes the metal cast iron casting that this wooden part is hooked to, and it all pops out.
So you don't have to take off the tone arm?
You don't have to take off the tone arm. If you're going to this much trouble, I'd pull the tone arm and rebuild it. Like on a VTLA, they're totally different. On a VTLA, the screw is right here where my finger is. There's a black screw right here, and that's holding the casting. This yoke thing comes down. Sometimes you have to remove the back bracket and the whole tone arm assembly. So you might have to remove the tone arm assembly, and the screw is hidden underneath the tone arm on some Victors. So you have to look around for them. On the early stuff, on this 12, the tone arm has to come off. The whole motor board assembly has to come out. This has 4 screws and not 2 screws to remove the motor board. This is a lot of fun, but this question came up. But remember one thing, you have to remove the doors first. You have to get the crank out to get the motor board out. And for safety reasons, if you wanted to pull it all apart and clean all in there, the grease and junk over 120 years or something, I would pull the tone arm off, clean it, polish it, put it all back together. This is a lot
Do I have to let the machine run down all the way?
You should let your machine run down all the way. And let me talk about that real quick at the end of this. A lot of people on phonographs have a little bit of OCD, and they count the cranks. If you're going to play a record, and I get phone calls, my phonograph doesn't play, they're not cranking it up. Crank the phonograph all the way up till the crank stops. or gets real tight and cranky, then play your records. But always, after you're done playing your records or playing your machine, you should let the machine wind down. You don't want to leave tension on the spring. And that's my philosophy. Some people say just leave them wound up. No, I let them wind all the way down. Because I've had customers who have left tension on and then the spring let go. And it gets expensive. You know, this hobby's a lot of fun. I enjoy doing this, and that's my tip for them.